Let me tell y'all something about the truth. The truth does not care who feelings get hurt, who get embarrassed. The truth only cares about being revealed. And these lies that these people told on you came back and backfired. The truth has been revealed, ladies and gentlemen. Not only that, they have been exposed. Let me tell you something about liars. Liars only tell lies on other people for a lot of reasons. Number one, they want this person spot. They want to be just like this person. So in order to make this person look bad, they had to put a lot of dirt on your name. Number two, they are afraid that you're going to take their position. Number three, they see you getting love and attention from others without you seeking it. And people like this, they seek for attention. They seek for validation. So the only attention that they get is lying and talking about you. Because when they talk about themselves, nobody don't even care. But when they talk about you, they get views, they get likes, they get clout. But what they fail to realize is this is only temporary fame, temporary success from the devil. These people sold their soul to the Grim Reaper himself in order to make you look terrible. They sold their soul, y'all. They tried everything in the book that make you look terrible. But now, what's done in the dark has come to the light. What's been done behind closed doors is being revealed to the public. And they ought to be ashamed of themselves. They want to sit around here and paint you as the villain. But the whole entire time, you was the victim. But people always want to play around and gaslight and act like you the problem. They want to act like you the one with the issue. But no, they had a bunch of issues with them. They had a whole lot of BS going on in their life. And they want to take it out on you by making you look bad. Trying to get people to turn against you. Try to make people look at you at a terrible position. So you don't get that job. So you don't get a car. You'd be surprised. They only did it because they did not want to see you become successful. And most of the time, these people did not even know you like that. They didn't even know a doggone thing about you. So they had to make stuff up. They had to make people look at you like you were terrible. And it may have worked. They may have caused people to slam doors in your face, make you lose opportunities. It may have worked for a second, but now everybody knows what they had done. See, they can hee and ha and laugh and all that. But now it's time for them to face accountability. Everybody say they grown, but when it's time to face accountability, they run from that. They duck and hide from that. But as they used to say back in the days, they got to face the music. But in this case, they will not be dancing. But guess who's going to be dancing? You. Because you're going to get the last laugh and you're going to be dancing. And snapping your fingers along the rhythm. Because these people try to put you through pure hell. maybe even put you through hell for most of you. They probably did put you through hell. Try to make you lose your mind. Try to get you to snap. Trying to make you go in the mental hospital. Trying to send you to prison or other grave. These folks were so jealous and envious of you, they wanted to see you sleeping in your grave. That's not jealousy, that's envy. Envious. And I told y'all a million times, it ain't about your status. It ain't about what you have. It's the way other people look at you, view you, and you just get attention. You catch people's attention without even trying. And they wanted that. They wanted what you got. But listen here, what you got is on the inside. You got heart, they don't. So what that tells you, they ain't nothing but a bunch of scary cats. Because somebody got to be mighty scary to go out there and paint you as this monster, this villain. But they did all of that. And look at you now. You became 10 times famous. That everybody want to interview you. They want to ask you a bunch of questions. They want to ask you, how did you do it? How did you overcome all of that? Because the average person will not be able to survive. But you ain't throwing the towel. But that's what the enemy wanted you to do, folks. He wanted you to give up. These people want you to just give up, throw in the towel, and say, I quit. But you refuse to quit. All them lies just made you even more powerful. And the more powerful you got, the weaker they have become. Now they want to join you. Now they want to be your friend. Because see, you was the original. They was the copycat. They try to copy everything you did. And they couldn't do it. They failed. Big time. First they laugh. Then they mock. Now they want to duplicate it. No. You can never duplicate the original. Just like some of these artists out here trying to sample the songs from back in the past. I don't care how many times you sample a song, it will never be like the original. Y'all agree with me or what? They try to duplicate with the original. They try to take your sauce, but you were born with the sauce. They try to cook the same meal you were cooking. Your meal came out brilliant. Their meals came out burnt. Y'all not the same. They got mad at that. So, they did a little petty thing. Making up stories. Making up cartoon, fairy tale fiction lies. Now everybody's starting to see what a big fat stinky lie that they are. It hurts their heart. It hurts their soul to see you happy. They wanted you to walk around here mad at the world, pissed off, cussing folks out. Pretty much they wanted you to be just like them. And like I told y'all in my other video, you couldn't be around these folks. You would think it too big for them. Because you know why? They small-minded. They were jealous of your mindset too. Like I said, it's all start with the mind. Your mind was so powerful, so resilient, it drove your enemies crazy. Mental house crazy. Now it got to the point, you are living rent-free in their heads so much, You can move right in without paying no bills. Put your feet on the couch and tell them, go fix me a ham sandwich and make a cold beverage. Present. That's how much you are in their head right now. And you're not doing this on purpose. They did this to themselves. It's part of, I don't want to say the word karma, but it's a part of their conscious. See, they thought they can get away with it. They thought they could get away clean. But no, they got to pay up. Everything they did to other people, they got to pay up. Might as well come up off that. They got to pay up. They sold their soul. They make you look bad. And now, they didn't get what they wanted. Time to pay up. You burnt your bridge with these folks, and you didn't feel bad. You walked away and didn't even look at them. Because they're trying to ruin your life. But really, they just made you famous. See, when people do stuff like this, they don't have the slightest clue that these tables can easily turn. And these tables just keep on turning and turning and turning. Every day, the tables are turning. Now, folks are starting to see what type of human being that they are. They've been exposed, y'all. Excuse me, they've been embarrassed. Now they're trying to tell other people that they didn't mean for this to go this far. Yes, they did. But see, they refuse to face accountability. They wanted you to explain yourself. Last time I checked, you grown. You ain't got to explain yourself to nobody. But all they really wanted was you to be in an argument. Get in a petty little argument with them. For what? To lose your job? Your house? Or even your life? God forbid. But when you got discernment, you can see right through people, and that's scared the living hell out of them. As a matter of fact, you were intimidating. You intimidated a lot of fake individuals. That's why they wanted other people to look at you like you were this terrible person. Like I said, it may have worked, but now the same people that looked at you can't even look at you in the face because they feel stupid. They embarrassed for listening to these lies about you. They all been exposed. The truth has been revealed. You can sweep it under the rug, you can throw it in the closet. The truth has to come out. People don't like to hear the word truth because you know why? They can't handle the truth. You try to speak the truth, somebody gonna get mad. If you expose certain things, they will try to silence you or unalive you. That's how dangerous the truth is. People scared of the truth. They're scared of you. They are scared of your spirit. They want to compete. They want to break your soul, break your spirit. But they end up breaking their own self. You are unbreakable. You are a warrior. They couldn't even last one day in your shoes. Because what you had been through would have broke an average person. Would have sent them off the edge. Not you, though. Like I said, it starts with this. Once you got this down pat, Can't nobody defeat you. Nobody. No rumor, no lie, no nothing. And I don't care how many people call themselves betraying you, knowing doggone well you wasn't even fooling with these people. But they want to be so irrelevant. Whole time you won't even sweat in them. You won't even study them. They were too busy watching you. And they waste all them years watching, laughing, plotting. All that stuff backfired. Now they can't even come out the house. They're too embarrassed to show their face out in public. But you still living your life. You still going out. And when you go out, people stir and whisper. You became famous now. They want your autograph. Some people gonna meme up, but guess what? The hell with them too. Some people believe lies because it's so entertaining. But when the truth come out, they're gonna be looking stupid along with them. You can try to ruin somebody's life with a lie, but when the truth come out, they're gonna be running faster than Forrest Gump. But let me tell you something. I don't care how fast they run. I don't care how far they go. The truth will find them and get them. I don't care how far they run. I don't care how far they move. They can move to another city, another state. It's still gonna find them. You can run, but you can't hide. But don't you worry. Don't you sweat it. You already been vindicated. Your name has been spoken in rooms you haven't even stepped in yet. People are now talking about you. You haven't even met yet. They're talking about you in a positive manner. Now these haters, they want to walk a mile in your shoes, but they won't even last 24 hours. Hell, not even an hour. They want to be like you when they grow up. Well, I'll tell you this though. They got a whole lot of growing up to do. Because they couldn't stop you. You were already protected by the man upstairs. And they wondering every time they say something bad about you, it'll always work out in your favor. Because you were already blessed and highly favored. The truth already been revealed. And one thing about the truth, it will always prevail. They've been exposed. And they really embarrassed. Next time they try to come for people like you or like y'all, they better hope. And I mean they better hope that they don't get exposed. Because when they get exposed, they'll stay behind. And somebody gonna get embarrassed. And somebody gonna be mad. Because one thing you don't do is put your mouth on the chosen one. And when they did that, they messed their own life up. Like I said, you've been protected since you was a baby. You came way too far to let a hater stop you. And guess what? You still going higher and higher. Keep up the good work. And with that being said, that's all, folks. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all share the video. God bless you all. Y'all be safe. I love you all. Make sure y'all health and your mental health is good as well. See y'all on the next one. Be safe and always move in silence. Don't tell anybody what you got going on. Peace.